How's it going, everyone? Jay Falconio with a new series coming at you, Remco Before and After, and we are in Moorestown, New Jersey with Jeff Weldon, the owner of Lucky Nelson's. Jeff, thanks so much for having us on.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
So a little background on this new series. We're going to show you some shots of Jeff's shop before. We're going to show you the product during its phases, and then we're going to show you the product when it's done. There's going to be a lot of cool details in this, so come with us. We're going to stop by each stage in the process and see what goes on at Lucky Nelson's. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're at step one in the process. Right behind me, you see a lot of locally sourced New Jersey wood that Jeff now will mill and kind of make into his product. So Jeff, let's take everybody through the first stage in this process.
All right, so a lot of times you get a local tree company, like the one that my dad used to own, calling me, asking me if I want specific logs, trees they're taking down from local neighborhoods. I might have to show up with my trailer, get them, bring them back here. I put them in the yard, and then after that, I take them to the sawmill, cut them into live edge slabs, lumber. We throw the waste down on that end for firewood, and we stack the wood.
You show us how this machine works?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can.
All right, guys, so we saw step one, where the wood was sourced. Step two, Jeff on that large piece of machinery cutting that log. And this is step three, known as the woods waiting room, where this white oak that Jeff cut will wait for anywhere between 1 to 2 years. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. 1 to 2 years before it goes in the kiln.
And what does that do to the wood?
So it's good to slow down the drying in the beginning because it can crack and warp as it's drying. Drying processes, it's shrinking a little bit in every direction. So that's why it cracks and warps. I like to slow it down by putting these shaded tarps and covering it and just trying to get a better product in the end.
Interesting. And then there's another stage of waiting, right? That's coming up right now?
Yes.
All right, wait until you see this next stage. All right, guys, come with us. All right, folks, we are inside of Jeff's shop now, ready to look at stage 4, and we are going to unveil the
vacuum kiln.
The vacuum kiln. Jeff, what goes on in here?
So after we air dry the wood outside for anywhere from 1 to 2 years, sometimes maybe even longer, we take the wood and we put it in here. This is the last stage. This will take it from that, like, you know, the certain moisture content that's not quite ready to work with, down to like a moisture content where the wood is stable to work with. It won't move or twist again after you kiln dry. Also with the heat, it goes up to 160 degrees. A lot of times there's bugs that are in the wood, you know, eggs even, they bore into it. 160 degrees takes care of all that.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, folks, well, we're nearing the end of the series. We're going to put in a bunch of videos, a bunch of pics of his finished product, and you can actually see a lot of the time and energy that went into it. Jeff, you have a great product here. Thanks so much for letting us in your shop. And for those at home, reach out to Jeff, Lucky Nelson, and get yourself some beautiful furniture. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah.